Most schools don't teach kids about money, which is why so many young adults enter the real world unprepared, struggling with debt, poor financial habits, and little to no savings. But what if your child could be different? Imagine them graduating high school already confident in how to budget, save, and even invest. Now, picture the opposite. Your child turns 18 and suddenly has to manage money on their own, but they have absolutely no clue where to start. They overspend, rack up debt, and live paycheck to paycheck, making financial mistakes that take years to fix. As parents, we all want to give our kids a better future, but sometimes giving too much can actually hold them back. We've all seen young adults who depend on their parents financially or struggle to stay afloat because they were never taught how to manage money. The good news, raising financially smart kids isn't about how much money you have, it's about teaching them the right habits early on. And since schools won't do it, the responsibility falls on us as parents. In this video, I'm going to share with you the key money lessons every parent should teach their kids to help them grow up financially confident, independent, and ready to thrive in the real world. I'm also going to break down the key money lessons your child should learn at every age and simple ways to set them up for lifelong success. Hey guys, I'm Greg Hardy, and welcome back to the channel where we talk about all things personal finance, investing, and building a financially secure future. So if you're serious about taking control of your finances, learning something new every week, and giving your kids a financial head start, make sure to subscribe. One click really helps grow this community and gets this knowledge out to more families who need it. Thank you. When it comes to teaching kids about money, one lesson doesn't fit all. The way I would explain money to my 6-year-old is far different than if he was 16. The way a young child understands money is completely different from a teenager getting their first paycheck. That's why it is so important to break it down by age, making sure your child learns the right financial skills at the right time. If you start early and build on these lessons as they grow, you're going to set them up for a lifetime of financial success. At this stage, kids need to understand what money is and how it works. The best way to teach them? Keep it simple and visual. Use clear jars or piggy banks labeled save, spend, and give so that they can physically see where their money goes. When they get birthday money or an allowance, let them divide it up themselves. This makes saving feel like a fun challenge instead of a boring rule. Also, let them make small spending choices like choosing between a $5 toy now or saving for something bigger later. This helps them develop patience and understanding of value early on. Now that they understand basic money concepts, it's time to take it up a notch. At this stage, kids start wanting more. New clothes, new gadgets, or trips with friends. Instead of just handing them money, teach them about budgeting and earning. Show them how to track their spending and introduce the idea of needs versus wants. If they want something outside of what you're already providing for them, encourage them to earn it through small jobs like babysitting, yard work, or selling something online. This not only builds responsibility, but it also teaches them that money is something they have to work for, not just something that appears when they ask for it. Now, as your child gets closer to adulthood, it's time for the big lessons: credit, investing, and financial independence. Teach them how credit cards work, and more importantly, how dangerous debt can be if they're not careful. Open a checking and savings account with them so that they can get comfortable managing their own money. If possible, help them start investing early. Even a small amount in a Roth IRA or index fund can give them a head start on building real wealth. The goal is to make sure that they don't enter adulthood clueless about money like so many other young people do. By teaching these lessons at the right age, you're going to raise a financially smart, confident, and independent adult. And the best part? These skills will stay with them for life, giving them a major advantage over their peers who never got that same guidance. One of the biggest money lessons kids need to learn is that money isn't just given, it's earned. That's why the way you handle allowance matters. Some parents give their kids a set amount of money each week with no strings attached, while others tie it to chores. So what's the right approach? Paying kids for work rather than just handing them money teaches them that effort leads to income. It builds responsibility, work ethic, and an understanding that money isn't unlimited. It has to be earned. On the other hand, simply giving kids an allowance with no expectations can create entitlement. If they grow up thinking money just shows up without effort, they may struggle when they get into the real world and realize that no one hands out free paychecks. A great balance is making sure kids have both paid and unpaid responsibilities. Some chores like cleaning the room or doing homework should be expected as a part of being in the family. But extra tasks like washing the car or babysitting a young sibling can be opportunities to earn. This way, they learn both personal responsibility and the power of earning their own money. Teaching kids how to budget and save early is one of the best ways to set them up for financial success. If a child can't manage $10 wisely, how can they handle $1,000 or even $10,000 as an adult? That's why starting with small amounts is so important. One of the best tools for this is the 3-jar system, which helps kids understand how to divide their money with purpose. Every time they receive money, whether from chores, birthdays, holidays, or gifts, they split it into 3 categories: 50% for saving, 40% for spending, and 10% for giving. This simple system helps build habits of saving, allows them to enjoy their money more responsibly, and teaches generosity at the same time. The key is to let kids experience financial choices and even make small mistakes while the stakes are low. If they spend all their money on a toy and later regret it, that's a valuable lesson in impulse control. If they save up for something big, they'll feel the reward of patience and planning. These early experiences can shape their mindset about money, so by the time that they're handling bigger amounts, they already know how to budget wisely. Instead of rescuing them from every bad decision, let them learn now, so they don't make costly mistakes later in life. Teaching kids about investing early is one of the greatest financial gifts that you can give to them. I recently did a video on how to turn your kids into millionaires that I encourage you to watch after this one. Most people don't start investing until their 30s or 40s, after wasting years that could have been growing their wealth. But what if your child started in their teens or even earlier? With the power of compound interest, small investments made at a young age can grow into life-changing amounts over time. The key is to make investing simple and relatable so kids see it as an exciting way to make their money work for them, not something complicated or intimidating. One of the easiest ways to start is with a custodial Roth IRA. If your child earns money, whether from chores, babysitting, or a part-time job, they can contribute to a Roth IRA with your help. Since contributions grow tax-free and can be withdrawn tax-free in retirement, this is an incredible long-term wealth-building tool. Another great option is introducing them to index funds, which allows them to invest in a broad range of stocks with minimal risk. You can even use real-life examples, like explaining how they can own a tiny piece of companies they love, like Disney or Apple. To make investing fun and engaging, show them the power of compound interest in action. A simple example: if they invest just $100 a month starting at age 10, earning an average 10% return, they could have nearly $1.5 million by age 60 without ever increasing their monthly investment. That's the magic of letting time and interest do the work. Compare that to someone who waits until age 30 to start investing and has to contribute much more to catch up. Seeing these numbers in action can spark excitement and also encourage them to develop an investing habit early. Guys, the goal isn't to turn your child into a financial expert overnight. It's to build a strong foundation of curiosity and good habits. Teach them to invest regularly, focus on long-term growth, and not panic over short-term market ups and downs. The earlier they start, the more confident that they're going to be handling money as an adult, and the more financially secure their future is going to be. Every parent wants to give their kids a better life, right? But there's also a fine line between providing for them and creating entitlement. When kids grow up always having their financial needs met without effort, they can develop an expectation that money will always be handed to them. This can lead to poor financial habits, lack of motivation, and difficulty managing money as an adult. The key is to teach them the value of money, that it's something earned and not just given. One way to do this is by requiring kids to save for big purchases rather than just instantly buying things for them. If they want a new bike, phone, or gaming system, have them contribute a portion of the cost. This teaches them patience, responsibility, and the pride of working towards a goal. Another strategy is setting clear financial expectations. For example, letting them know you'll help with certain expenses, but you're not going to fund everything. Teaching the value of hard work through chores, part-time jobs, or small efforts ensures that they're going to understand that money is a tool, not a given. When kids learn to appreciate money instead of expecting it, they grow into financially independent adults who can also stand on their own. As I said earlier, raising financially smart kids isn't about making them experts overnight. It's about giving them the tools and mindset to make smart decisions as they grow. By teaching them to budget, save, earn, and invest from an early age, you're going to set them up for a lifetime of financial confidence. Schools might not teach these lessons, but that just means the responsibility and the opportunity falls on us as parents. The best part, you don't need to be a financial expert either to teach your kids about money. Just start with simple lessons, lead by example, and have open conversations about finances. The habits they build now is going to shape their financial future, helping them to avoid debt, grow their wealth, and make informed choices. And years from now, when they're thriving financially, they'll have you to thank for giving them the head start that most people never got. Now, if you found this video eye-opening, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs to hear it. And if you want more practical, no-nonsense advice on building wealth and securing your financial future, check out this video here. And also, make sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.